Hello guys, this is Rattue 498 and this is a 1v1 commentary battle on Shogun 2 Total War. I'm fighting a guy from the Long clan. My build, I have 2 Matchlock Ashigaru, I have 5 Katana Samurai, 2 Katana Cav, 1 Yari Cav, 1 Waco Raider, 3 Yari Ashigaru and a Yari Samurai. My opponent's build are basically Lone Swords and Naginata Monk Cav. I've just recorded this live. I've just restored my computer to try and sort out the issues that have been happening with my recent videos, so hopefully they should all be sorted now, but we will find out. My Waco Raiders, I put them over there, but he's got so much cav over there, I try and escape them away so they can get hidden without him noticing, but it looks as if he's going to see them anyway. I've got my 2 Katana Cav going on around the forest on the left hand side, as you can see. I've rearranged my spears. I've got 2 spears at the front, and they're going to go into a spear wall when his Lone Swords attack. And I've got 2 spears at the back, which are going to hopefully deal with his cav. My Yari's out there as well with the Waco Raiders. As it turns out, the Waco Raiders actually do pretty well against Naginata Monk Cav. I didn't really see it was going to work that well, to be honest, but they actually do quite well against them. So I was going to try and save these Yari Cav and keep them away. But my opponent's gone for the Armour Dojo, and he's also gone for the Morale Dojo, so could cause me a problem with his guys, but I need this Sword Dojo basically because I've got very few units, and I need those units to be as best as they possibly could, so that was kind of the idea. So as you can see down there, Waco Raiders down 111, starting killing some of his Naginata Cav, and they do quite well in all fairness. These 2 units over here, they don't cost me that much. The Waco Raiders are actually a very cheap unit for how good they are, and they do pretty well, and my Yari Cav are going to do pretty well against them as well, so they're going to do quite a lot of damage over on that side. So I've got the Sword Dojo now, so I'm going to move forward. I accidentally selected my spears as well, so I'm going to have to move them back into position behind. And these Waco Raiders, as you can see, they're still holding out over there against these guys. They're starting to rout away now, I believe. But they've done quite a bit of damage to them. These Naginata Cav, some have got War Cry and stuff, so they cost quite a bit of money. So these Waco Raiders did pretty well to hold them off for that long. So my I'm going to push up here. I didn't realise he had a bow unit to start with, so I'm not sure if it was a bow unit or whether it was just his general. Actually, I think it was just his general with a bow. But I push up a little bit into the forest, and I'm going to try and get my matchlocks into range. Over on this flank, I've got my Yari Cav, and they're going to go straight bang into his Naginata Monk Cav. And they do quite a bit of damage. So I'm going to start my attack in a second. I'm going to move all these guys forward, and yeah, again I selected the 2 spears behind, so I'm going to have to change them off. There you go. So over on this side, my Yari are doing quite a bit of damage to them over there, but he uses his War Cry on me, which starts to make me waver, even with 33 men or whatever I've got. So it starts to make me waver, also makes my stats a little bit worse, I believe. But they're doing quite a bit of damage to them, so I'm quite happy really with the result. These are 2 very cheap units for me out of the amount of money my men actually cost. My Katana, 2 of my Katana cost over 1100, and the other 3 cost about 950 each, so they're pretty good quality units. So I'm going to move forward now to get my matchlocks into range, and I'm going to make sure that I'm going to cover from any cav attacks, and I'm going to move my Katana around, my Katana Cav, and I'm just going to wait for any kind of movement coming from him, really. And now I see that his Cav's gone, I might have to move in actually. So yeah, I'm going to charge my Cav in now. Now I see his Cav's coming in from behind. I'm going to rearrange my 2 spears at the back, and I'm going to make sure that I've got cover from the back from all these charges going in. My Katana Cav, also very good quality unit. I don't take many units, but what I do take, they're very good. My Katana Cav are costing me something like 1100 as well, 1150, something like that. Most of them have a melee attack of 30 now, and some of them also have a melee defense of 16. So they're pretty good quality units. So basically now he's got his cav coming around the back of me. I've engaged with his units in the centre, and I've got my spears out the back. I've got my matchlocks. I'm going to turn them around so they're facing the cav. I'm going to send both my spear units off that were out the back into these cav here, try and rout them away pretty quickly. It's important that I don't let these cav get through to get into the back of my sword units fighting the lone swords, because if they do that, then they're going to rout away pretty quick from the shock from the attack from behind. So I use my matchlocks to try and kill off these cav units, and they're doing a pretty good job. I send my other spears down to engage the cav that are coming down at the bottom. At the top, my katana cav are going to come down, and they're going to wrap right into the back of these lone swords that are engaged into my main line at the front. My other spear unit now I'm going to also move to the back to try and protect my matchlocks. And basically, I'm just trying to make a little box at the back. It's kind of very important that I, as I said, don't let them get in. So I'm pretty confident my katana cav and my katana swords at the front are going to win against these lone swords. They have a lot better stats, so I'm pretty confident they're going to be able to win. And now it's just basically about getting rid of these cav units and not really worrying too much at the moment about the units down on the bottom right. I'm just going to basically let them just slog it out. So, but I lost both my cav units now. My katanas are doing a good job. I'm going to reposition my matchlocks, so they're going to start getting some shots off. As you can see, I keep changing attack orders. Basically, if you do that, it seems that you get extra charge bonuses. So my matchlocks, as I turn them back round, managed to shoot up a little bit of these cav. And I'm going to send my other spear unit in to finish them off. So at the moment it's going quite well. I'm pretty happy with the way it's going anyway. The more units I can rout. The problem with taking these lone swords is if you get one or two of them routing away, it causes a morale shock to the rest of them. And as you can see now, I've got a little rally bonus because loads of enemy units are routing. So I get a little rally bonus. As you can see in that last screen, there was like 4 units are routing away at the same time. So it gave me a little bonus, which is kind of helpful. These are the last of his 2 cav units now, I believe. Just repositioning my matchlocks again to be able to get some shots off. My spears have done an excellent job in this game, really. As I said, I had 3 Yari Ashigaru, and I had 1 Yari Samurai. And they've done a brilliant job at destroying all these cav units from behind. They have, and now you can see more units routing away. So this is going to be pretty much the end of it now. At this point, I know I've won this. I've got spare units around. My units haven't got many men, but because they're samurai, they've been experienced up quite well. So they've got a decent morale. My general's still in standard fight, which is going to bring their morale up even more. And they're getting bonuses all the time from the fact that units are routing away. So I say good game to the opponent. That's the end of the game. I hope everyone enjoyed the video. As I say, it's just a little test to see whether or not the problem sorted itself. But thank you guys for watching. He didn't say good game, obviously, but there we go. And that's the result screen. So thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.